close to winning the UEFA Cup, the Europa League, and there's the manager's gone now. I haven't seen you since it happened. Are you surprised that Giovanni has gone?
No, I'm not surprised, but I don't agree with the decision. I think Giovanni van Bronckhorst, for part of the reason that Martin mentioned, a European final, a penalty kick away, Aaron Ramsey's penalty away from winning the tournament. They won the Scottish Cup, and he has to rebuild the squad. It's not like, I think he got the best out of Steven Gerrard. It was a Steven Gerrard squad that inherited and got the best out of them and improved one or two of them. Calvin Bassey being a classic example. In 6 months he turned Calvin Bassey into a £20 million player. So he lost 3 of the best players, 2 of them in the summer, and they didn't replace light with light, which is not a criticism of Rangers, because you can't replace light with light unless you're buying another £20 million player. And they lost Aribo to Southampton. And the players just haven't produced this season either. Ultimately the manager always carries a can, which isn't right. But let's not be mistaken, the players need to take a long hard look at themselves, and I would suspect that over the next 2 windows between January and the summer, you'll be lucky if there's 5 or 6 survivors from the current Rangers team.
Martin, what do you feel on that?
I think I'm absolutely agree with Mark. During my time up here, I didn't agree with him very often in his reporting, but he's supposed to laugh at that. But yes, but I do agree entirely with that. And Ramsey scores the penalty. Who knows? But it's it's a major competition, and it's on the sideboard. And Van Bronckhorst has not been there that long. He did win the Scottish Cup as well too. And Mark is absolutely right. He just hasn't had time. He's lost some really fine players as well too. Hasn't really been able to replace them for one reason or another. And of course he'll carry the can for some poor results.